Calling Dr. Love by Kiss. Now it's funny, I just did a commentary on Paul Simon, American Tune, and these guys came out of the same area, pretty much the same cultural background, and they're coming at it from a whole different direction. They're coming at it from a rock and roll, YOLO kind of mentality, and how do you put into words what Kiss is? It's so many different types of appeal to people. There's the show, there's the mystery, there's the rock and roll attitude, there's the music, which I think is fucking fantastic. It's bluesy, it's rock and roll, it's in your face, everything that gets your dick hard in life. It's fantastic. Four members of the original band, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Ace Frehley, and Peter Criss, they knew what they were after in the beginning. They went after it. They worked their balls off and kicked ass all across the country, and their fame is so well deserved. The personalities are interesting as well. It's almost like the Beatles in a sense, you know. You have this sort of Lothario, Gene Simmons, this demon character. Paul Stanley is the rock star, sophisticated, somewhat aloof, but very good looking. Then you have Ace Frehley, who is this guitar virtuoso that has a funny way about him, but it is so cool to watch. He's probably the coolest guy in the band. And then you have Peter Criss, who's a fun-loving guy on the drums that you just want to hang out with the guy. He's that kind of dude. But this song is written by Gene, and his songs tend to go towards the innuendo, very much AC/DC-esque sexual thing. Calling Dr. Love, you need my love, baby, oh so bad. You're not the only one I've ever had. And if I say I want to set you free, don't you know you'll be in misery? If I say I want to set you free, don't you know you'll be in misery? Yeah, baby. You must be providing a hell of a service to some of these girls. They call me Dr. Love. They call me Dr. Love. I've got the cure you're thinking of. Calling Dr. Love. Can't beat that kind of innuendo. Even though I am full of sin, in the end, you'll let me in. You'll let me through. There's nothing you can do. You need my loving. Don't you know it's true? You gotta love a cocky guy. You gotta love a confident dude. And I think women find these kinds of folks, these kinds of guys, very, very appealing. I know that's how I met my wife. I was very cocky. So baby, please get on your knees. Pretty much says it all right there. There are no bills. There are no fees. Baby, I know what your problem is. And the first step of the cure is a kiss. You know, you can take life seriously and get all offended with shit like that, or you can just stand back and admire a guy who tells you what he's feeling, and if you're into that, you're going to have a ball with a guy like that. If you're not into it, then just walk away. You know what he wants. He's laid his cards on the table in a sense, and there's nothing wrong with that. Do yourself a favor, give a listen to their music. Great albums like Destroyer, Rock and Roll Over, Love Gun, Dynasty. And they are an amazing band that is like a chameleon. They've gone through different stages of their career. They've been around since the 70s. So you got the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 10s, and Uh, they're obviously an amazing live band to watch. They're older fellas that put in the time, that showed the passion for the music, showed the passion and appreciation for their fans more than anything else. They're one of those bands that really, truly appreciates their fans. And they seem like really, really good dudes. I mean, I don't know them obviously, but they just, all four of the guys, and all the guys that have ever played in the band, like Tommy Thayer and Eric Singer and Mark St. Vincent, and I'm forgetting names, but they seem like really good dudes. And they put out some strong rock and roll, and a real pleasant way to spend an hour listening to their music and or watching one of their videos on YouTube. They blow you away. Kiss is amazing.
Baby, you're so bad. You're not the only one I've ever had. I never say I wanna set you free. Don't you know you'll be in misery? They call me Dr. Love. I am your doctor of love. Even though I'm full of sin, in the end you will let me in. You let me through, there's nothing you can do. You need my loving, don't you know it's true? So baby, please get on your knees. There are no bills, there are no fees. Baby, I know what your problem is. The first step of the cure is a kiss. They call me Dr. Love. I am your doctor of love. They call me Dr. Love. They call me Dr. Love. Call me Dr. Love. Doctor of love. They call me Dr. Love. I am your doctor of love.